Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a major cybersecurity incident that has affected millions of devices worldwide. We're talking about a massive data breach, with Infostealers compromising over 26 million devices. Yeah, you heard that right, 26 million. These attacks are scary because they're not just targeting big companies, they're after your personal information. We're talking login credentials, credit card numbers, even social security numbers, all ending up for sale on the dark web. In this video, we'll break down how these attacks happened, what kind of information was stolen, and most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself. We'll also take a look at Kaspersky's incident response guide to better understand the different types of account compromises and how to handle them. So, what exactly happened? Cyber criminals have been busy deploying what we call Infostealers. These are nasty little pieces of malware that, once they infect your device, work quietly in the background, stealing your sensitive data. We're talking passwords saved in your browser, credit card details you might have used for online shopping, even those two-factor authentication codes you think are keeping you safe. These Infostealers are designed to be stealthy, so you might not even know your device has been compromised, and the numbers are alarming. According to cybersecurity researchers, over 26 million devices have been hit by these Infostealers. That's millions of people whose data is now potentially in the hands of cybercriminals. And where does all this stolen data go? You guessed it, the dark web. It's a breeding ground for illegal activities, and stolen data is a hot commodity. Cybercriminals buy and sell this information, using it to commit identity theft, make fraudulent purchases, and even drain bank accounts. This isn't just a few isolated incidents, guys. This is a widespread problem that's affecting people of all ages, backgrounds, and tech savviness. And that's why it's so important to understand how these attacks happen and what you can do to protect yourself. Now, let's dive into Kaspersky's incident response guide, specifically focusing on account compromises. They've broken it down into three main categories, which helps us understand the different ways attackers can gain access to your accounts. The first category is credential compromise, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's when attackers get their hands on your login credentials, like your username and password, through phishing attacks, malware infections, or even by buying them on the dark web. The second category is account takeover, and this is where things get a little more serious. This is when attackers don't just have your login details, they've actually gained full control of your account. They can change your password, lock you out, and impersonate you to scam your contacts. The third category is lateral movement, and this one's all about what attackers do once they're inside your account. They use your compromised account as a stepping stone to access other, more valuable accounts or systems. Think of it like this: they're moving laterally within an organization, or even across different platforms, using your compromised account as a key. Chapter 3. Detailed explanation of Kaspersky's guide. Let's break down each category from Kaspersky's guide a bit further. First up, credential compromise. This is often the starting point for many cyber attacks. Think about all the ways we use our login credentials every day: email, social media, online banking, shopping. Attackers use phishing emails, malicious links, or even keyloggers to steal your login information. They might create fake websites that look identical to the real deal, tricking you into entering your username and password. Once they have your credentials, they can access your accounts, steal your data, and even impersonate you. Next, we have account takeover. This is when the attackers have gone a step further and actually taken control of your account. They might change your password, making it impossible for you to log in. They could update your recovery email address and phone number, effectively locking you out completely. And with full control of your account, they can wreak havoc. They can send phishing messages to your contacts, spreading the attack even further. They can make fraudulent purchases in your name, or even access sensitive information stored in your account. Finally, we have lateral movement. This is where things get really interesting and scary. Once attackers have compromised your account, they often use it to gain access to other, more valuable targets. Let's say you're using the same password for your work email and your personal social media accounts. If attackers compromise your social media account, they might try that same password to access your work email, and if they're successful, they've now gained a foothold within your organization's network. From there, they can potentially access sensitive company data, spread malware to other employees, and cause even more damage. As you can see, Infostealers and account compromises are a serious threat. But there are steps you can take to protect yourself. We'll cover those in depth in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Remember, staying informed is key to staying safe in the digital world. The more you know about the tactics used by cybercriminals, the better equipped you'll be to spot and avoid them. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on cybersecurity and tech news. Stay safe out there.